Alright, we're approaching this abandoned power plant. We just had to go through the woods and walk around a creek, but we're coming up on it, so wish us luck. Hopefully the noise from the wind blocks it out a bit, but right there's the letters, Riverside Station. We're gonna try and find a way in. There's their photos in the smaller buildings, along with the coal chute. It's all gone, it's all laying right here. Alright, we just made it inside. There's still power in here, but it's like construction light power. We're gonna have a look around, see what we can find, see what's still left. Some giant boilers over there. This is a really unique plant. I like the orange color everywhere. Every time I shine my light towards like other lights, it creates this like glow that you guys are seeing on the screen. Gonna keep walking around. Right now we're just in the basement. We're gonna walk around, work our way up to the turbine hall. We're just exploring the whole basement first. One thing I really like about power plants is all this like unique machinery and different stuff. My favorite is the turbine hall, but all this stuff, you know, plays a factor that, you know, helps the turbine hall generate and create energy. Just a big like pillar right there. Right there's a bunch of scrap metal in piles they're getting ready to take out. They'll probably be here tomorrow taking that stuff to the landfill or scrapyard, wherever they take it. Look around here. I really like the white and red and orange in here. It's a unique colored plant. It's not your boring gray. Then right there's a sub-basement too. Right here, there's a sub-basement, but they have a bunch of like asbestos cubes and whatnot wrapped around, so I'm not gonna go down there for my own like, you know, safety. And on top of that too, they worked really hard doing that, so I don't wanna like, you know, tear the cubes down. So, cause that just costs someone else a lot of work. Oh, we're gonna go under here. So extensive. This place is massive. Right here, as you can see, they have a bunch of caution tape lined up all over the place. They're ready to tear this place to shreds, get it all out of here. Right here is like a mini little like control room right here. There's a cool shot of it. Looks like they're ripping stuff out though, but there's still a few things. There's just a bunch of like pigeon feathers and poop and stuff. And look right here. There's like the under area of the turbine, and right there is a giant crane hooked up to that thing right there. Then right there's the crane. We're gonna head upstairs to the turbine hall and check out the actual turbines now. We just found the turbine hall. These are really big turbines. There's two big ones, and there's a little mini one. And if you go over here, there's one over here just wedged in this corner. Then right there's the crane. Oh my God, look at the brick architecture on this. And look at the decay on those. Jeez. This is really neat to look at. I'm gonna spend some time in here and show you guys around a bit. Standing on top of one of the turbines right now so I can show you guys how big this is. I mean, look at this. I'm standing right here. And this is one of the like bigger ones. Then there's like that one. There's also other plants like around the United States that make these look small, which is really crazy. If you look up here, here's the conveyor belt for the crane to move up and down. Look at the old breakers for these. And check it out. There's the smaller turbine right here. Look at the decay on this. You can tell this place has definitely been abandoned for several years. Look right here, there's a bunch of cobwebs growing on it. That's really neat. I just like when nature starts to take over. If you come in here, there's like a little workshop with like a little mini crane right here. I'm not sure what they did in here though, but it just goes back out to the power plant. But there's these like double doors right there. Right here's a little like control box, 5 turbine startup panel. Then right here is a bunch of little controls over here. I'm gonna try and find a control room, but I've been told that was like scrapped and it's been gone, but I don't know. We'll still look around for it though. Let me check out this turbine. This one's the biggest one of them all. Let's see if I can stand on top of this, but I don't really see any like ladders or anything or stairs. Right here, there's a map of the whole plant. And then it shows like, yeah, yellow is break room, employee parking. So I'm assuming right here or right here, but that's the one lighted in purple, light blue. I think that's all it is. Yeah, the work area. Tornado shelter. So right here, Oh, right here. Huh, that's really interesting. Right here, behind the map, it's like a little office. Oh, this is sweet. This is the management office, I'm pretty sure. There's a hard hat sitting right there. There's a phone. Can look outside. They've been tearing all this down, so within a matter of a few months, this whole place will just be rubble. Just very unfortunate. Alright, we're gonna walk around, check out the rest of the plant, but don't worry, I'm gonna return to the turbine hall, get some more footage for you guys. This is definitely the best part of the plant, though, in my personal opinion. Let's keep moving. Right here's a really neat staircase I thought I'd show you guys real quick. We're in like the back area from the turbine hall, just looking around. So all these, I think these are like chutes for something. Probably coal, most likely. I could be wrong. Over here, some vests. There's a little side room right here. I don't know if you guys can see this, it's way too dark, but we found this like big like open room. I'm not sure what this is, but we're gonna spend a little bit of time in here, get some photos and whatnot, then keep heading up for you. Right here, they still got the main power on, but they're setting up like cables and whatnot and putting up construction lights. They're getting ready to start ripping this stuff all out. You can see right here, probably by like the end of the year, this place will just be rubble. As you can see right here, they've already been setting up lights and turning them on right here. Not sure what they're doing, but they're doing something right here. Probably something to do with these. They're starting to rip things out. Found an overview look at the turbine hall. We saw that the crane's in the corner, so we're gonna try and find our way over there, get on top of the crane to get some cool shots for you guys. Okay, so we found a door that leads to the crane, but the only issue is the crane's right there. As you can see, it's just a like 8-foot drop down. So we're gonna see if we can find an alternative route. Might have to balance on this, but I don't even know if we can get to it. But I'll stand right here, show you guys some shots. Right here, there's some letters on the turbine. Huh. It's really unique. We'll work our way back down there, but I thought I'd show you guys this. It just really sucks I can't get on that crane, because that would have been a dope shot right here, overlooking the whole entire hall. We were literally looking at that door, and then literally like 30 feet away, there's just a railing right here that overlooks the whole hall. Imagine being like a manager and you're just working down there, you just see them, they give you that look, just give you the finger to come up and have a word. It'd be scary. So I'd show you guys this angle. I'm gonna try and get in a corner for you so I can get like the whole entire hall. Whoa, look at this angle. You can see the whole entire hall. Then we had the balance on this thing right here, the little like track or whatever you want to call it. There comes my buddy over there. He's coming over right now, but it's really sketch, but there's no like good angle of the hall other than the crane, so we're gonna have to find an alternative. But yeah, please don't try this at home. I like the green color on these. There's these like 2 bigger ones, and then there's like a small one right there, and then there's one giant one right there. This is a really weird laid out power plant, because normally they're all like the same size, you know, but I don't know, to each own. I'm gonna start heading back, walk around in the upper floors a bit, show you guys what's up there, and let my buddy come over here in this corner, get his shots and whatnot. Look at this, it's just a straight drop down. Jeez. And then the windows like cracking stuff. When I first got on this, I thought this was breaking on me, so I was really terrified. Restricted area entry before. It's gotta go up somewhere. There's so many ins and out of this plant. We keep getting lost looking around trying to find our way up. So much stuff here. We're gonna be in here for several hours. We'll make our way up to the roof. We found a coal chute right here. So basically coal would travel up these conveyor belts and then run through various machines down in the turbine hall. But as you can see, right there is a chute that go up. They already tore all of it down, so that's really unfortunate. We just found another coal chute. That's really interesting, because usually there's only one, but there's like another one right here, right next to the one we were just at. Maybe look, there's just a bunch of bins. It drops down. It's kind of scary. All right, we're outside. It's really windy out, but we're gonna try and find a way up to the roof. Wow, they're starting to tear this stuff all down too. So in a matter of like a couple weeks, this will all be gone. Can already see they're ripping up pieces right there. I don't know if you guys can hear me. It's super windy, but we just found the smokestack, so we're gonna climb up to the top real quick, see if we can get a view. We're just worried because there's a whole industrial plant right there, but I don't think anyone should see us though. But we'll be really careful, make sure no one catches us. Whew. Okay guys, I'm pretty tired, exhausted. It was higher than it looks, but we're almost at the top. We're on the middle platform right now. We're just trying to stay somewhat low. As you can see, there's workers way over there. My zoom's not that good. Over there doing some work, but they've been coming in and out, but I don't think they notice that we're up here. Sorry if you guys can't hear me. It's really windy. I'm trying to talk in a louder voice so you can hear me. Try and stay along the wall right here. Jeez. What a mess. Oh, Jesus. Alright, we only got about like maybe 20 more feet or so. So we're just gonna send it to the top. It's full send or no send, so I sure hope no one sees us. And this is a dope view of the river. Thought I'd pause, let you guys admire that for a second. Holy moly, we made it to the top. It's really windy up here. My arms are really sore. We're just trying to stay somewhat hidden over here in the corner because there's a guy over there working. And then behind me, there's a huge, giant steel plant or something. Not sure what it is. Oh my God. This is a unique smokestack though. It's like a white and like orangish reddish color, giving that like candy cane color, you know? Oh, it's super windy up here, so sorry if I'm yelling. I just don't know if you guys can hear me or not, but we're gonna start heading down soon. We'll look around the turbine hall a bit more, then dip out. We just made it back in from climbing the smokestacks. We're gonna head down to the turbine hall like we promised, look around a bit, then dip out. We just gotta find how to get down there. This place is a maze. All right, we're working our way down. We still got like 8 to 10 flights still, but at least there's lights on down there, so we can start kind of somewhat seeing. I think they're getting ready to do work on these stairs. They're using stairs to get to where they need to do work at, because here, all the way down, there's just lights. All right, we're back in the turbine hall. We're gonna walk around a bit. We're gonna go to that end one, walk up there real quick, get a little view of the hall. My buddy just pointed this out. There's like a little middle area right here that shows it going all the way up. So we're gonna sit here for a minute, get some pictures and stuff, then keep going. Wow, these are huge turbines. Well, not that one, but these three, and this one especially. This one's the biggest one of them all. You can tell this place has been abandoned for several years based on all the cobwebs here. And then if there's like literal poop all over the place, there's pigeons overtaking this. We're gonna try and get on top of that turbine right there so we can get some more shots of the hull. It's hard to see the other ones because there's like pipes and beams all around it, but right here, this really shows clear as day how much under it is. If you take a look at that, it's basically like a giant boiler, like a giant engine pretty much, if you want to call it that too. Look at the size of this. It says this can hold up to 100 tons. Right now it's just stuck on those, so I think they're actively using this crane right now to tear stuff out of here and move things around. This is a huge turbine. I think this one's the biggest one of them all. Right here, there's just a name on the turbine that keeps sketching me out. The wind keeps blowing stuff all around. We're gonna try and get up there. Had to fight for like 10 different cobwebs to get up here, so no one's been up here in years, obviously. It kind of surprises me. I thought an Explorer or something would be up here. It's a really dope shot of the turbine hall, but it's really weird because there's like that little one like over there in the corner. It's just like out of place. So it would have been nice if they were like, you know, lined up evenly or something, but I don't design these plants, so I just think it's weird in my personal opinion. Just noticed this now, but these lights up here have a bunch of cobwebs on them. So yeah, obviously no one's touched it in years, especially that one right there in the corner. This light right up above us keeps burning on and off, so yeah, they're not even coming and replacing bulbs. Just very unfortunate that this is getting demolished. I completely missed this, but right here it says the name of the station. Then there's a little silhouette of like a dude right there. That's actually pretty neat. I didn't notice that when we were first coming in. All right, that does it for today's video. We're gonna fight for this rubble. Gotta go across over there in the woods and all the way back to our vehicle. So like, subscribe, Let me know in the comments if you guys want me to do more power plant videos, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.